been selling these out like crazy. Told Steve to get some more up. We're having a good time. I'm going to talk a lot about the Pro Tour. This break's probably going to take a longer just because I'm going to yap. This is White Orchid Phantom. That's not what the box art look. That's my favorite card in this set. Is White Orchid Phantom, but that does not look like the actual art they use. It does not look like the RKF yet either, but I can see that. Yeah, that kind of looks like it could be. But yeah, all right. So this is MH3 Collector Booster Box number 6. Let's see who's in box number 6. This is a 8-spot random color break. So let's see what we got. We have Carlos C, Christopher K, Jeffrey H, each with 2, Justin M, and Paulo S, each with 1. Let's do the random. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm doing well. You're going to hear me talk a lot.
I'm doing good.
I'm going to yap a lot this stream. I hate that feature so much. All right, random the names.
I'm excited for today.
Yes.
As we were talking earlier, I'm excited for the breaks today because we got a lot of good stuff coming up.
We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, what do we got? Jeffrey H, you have multicolor and blue. Paulo, you have white. Carlos C, you have black. Christopher K, you have the red and the land spots. Carlos C, you have colorless. Carlosless? There's something there. I think I can make a joke. There's something there.
Yeah, there's
and
something
Justin,
there.
you have green. All right. Jeffrey, if you pull a Nadu, I'm going to give you a Throne of Eldraine bounty pack. Because I'm pretty sure this card's getting banned. Okay. Let's do this. I'm excited. Excited to rip this. I drafted this a ton on Arena this weekend.
Really?
I probably did like 8 drafts this weekend on Arena. It's not like a ton compared to what some people do, but I drafted this a lot this weekend. It's a really fun limited. You could just do some absolute crazy stuff in this limited. Yeah, I got one like 7-win run. 7's like the max. I got a 6. I had some 5 wins. I was doing pretty well with it. I was having a good time. All right, we have the Foil Mountain. We have Monstrous Vortex on the Old Border Uncommon. Foil Meltdown. This is the first foil printing of Meltdown. Is this set? Yeah. Because it's a reprint. When it was first printed, they did not have foils.
Yeah, they didn't have foils then.
Yes, this is the first foil Meltdown. Emerald Medallion. That's colorless. That's going to Carlos. Lazotep Quarry. One of the Commander deck cards. We have 6 of Renin 6. 6 of Renin 6 go to the green spot. Justin M. I had this card in one of my drafts. This card was awesome. One of my drafts. I like the... I don't know. I'm actually divided on the multicolors majority of the hits in free packs. If they pull a Nadu, I'm giving them 1 extra pack. 1 extra pack. Just because I'm pretty sure the card is getting banned. So it's not like... It's not even 1 per Nadu. So if they pull 3 Nadus, I'm just giving 1 pack. It's just a little fun little game I'm doing. But yeah, you're right. Maybe that is wrong of me. Maybe that is wrong of me. You know what? Nadu's getting banned. Everyone who bought in this will get a free pack. Everyone who bought in this will get a free pack. If we pull a Nadu, everyone in the break gets a free pack. That's what we're going to do.
I like that.
1 Nadu pull, everyone in the break gets a free bounty pack. We'll do that instead. That's more fun. I have a bunch, so we're good. If we have to pull the Nadu, though, 1 Nadu, everyone in the break gets a bounty pack. There we go. Stakes are raised. All right. How do you like these?
You mean like the art?
The profile versions of the legendaries. I'm torn on them.
They're okay.
Yeah, that's how I
like. I'm not like.
This one's cool. I
like this one.
Yeah.
Because
I like them more for the characters that aren't human.
yeah.
I think if they're like the monster characters, this kind of works. I don't think the humans work for this. But like 6 looks cool here. I like the little bird.
Yeah, the little bird's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Looks like he's starting to get to like fall.
Here we have Ashling, Old Border Ashling, the red spot. That's Christopher K.
I like the old borders.
Here, Sowing Mycospawn. This card's awesome. Love this card. I think this card, if Tron comes back, which Tron's probably dead right now because of Nadu. But once Nadu's banned, Tron can come back. I think this will just be a Tron staple. Because it's when you cast it, you just get a land and put it onto the battlefield. Not tapped, by the way.
Oh, nice. I was about to ask, like, is it tapped?
Yeah, and then when you cast it, if you kicked it, you can exile target land your opponent has.
Oh, nice.
So, like,
There's
gets a Tron land for free, and then, like, if you kick it with the extra mana because you're playing Tron, You just get to Stone Rain your opponent.
And the kicker's only 2 mana.
Yeah.
Well, one of them
Yeah.
has to be colorless.
Yes.
But
You're playing
still,
Tron.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
you'll be
You're playing Tron. It'll be fine. All right, not a bad first pack there. I'd say we did relatively well. Yeah, one Nadu gets pulled. Everyone in the break gets a bounty pack. I like that more because you're right. Multicolor already gets most of the hits out of this, although it did not get a single hit out of here, which is funny.
But
Kinda hilarious.
statistically, yeah.
Statistically,
you're right.
multicolor is getting a lot of the hits out of here. So you're right. That the rich don't need to eat more. Everyone will eat instead. How about that?
Man, I remember using Meltdown after Maraudon came out and
Yeah.
just destroying people's
Aha.
decks.
So that's another one of the pronunciation things we were just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Mirrodin.
Mirrodin, Maraudon, yeah.
Yeah, Mirrodin. Yeah.
Mirrodin, yeah.
Horrific Assault. We have a Waste Stape Battle Mage at Slit. This card's really good and limited. Got another foil Mountain here. Regular old border Meltdown. We got Unstable Amulet. This is one of the cards in the new Boros Energy deck seeing play. This card's very strong. I did not realize the first time, so it's you pay 2 energy, exile the top card of your library, you may play it until you exile another card. I assume this is like an end of turn thing. Like pay the 2 energy, tap it, you can play it till end of turn. No, you can play it until you use this again. So this is just a free card draw that can't be like disrupted. That's in exile. Like that's
pretty
quite
cool.
good. That is quite good. Next card is going to be a Johnny Nakatl Pariah. This one is going to the multicolor spot, flips into a Boros card. We have our first flip walker of the break. Ajani flips into his Planeswalker version. Nakatl Avenger on the Ajani there. I think this card showed up a little bit this past weekend. Not too much, though. Infested Thrynax. It's one of the commander deck cards, which means I've never read it. It's battlefield until end of turn, whenever a non-token creature controlled dies, create a sapling and a splash. That's pretty cool. Flooded Strand, first fetch of the break. Flooded Strand going to Christopher K. First fetch line of the break, followed by another one. We have a Delta, Polluted Delta right after. Couple fetches back to back for our man Chris. Land is the spot I would want if I was buying into this break because
Yeah.
you're
Fetch lands,
guaranteed
man.
to get some fetch lands. And we have Eladamri, foil mythic old border Eladamri going to green. Justin M. There you go. Nice pack. That's a nice pack.
I'll always take some fetch lands.
100% take some fetch lands. 100% take some fetches. I need to go buy mine right now because they're mad cheap. Regular deltas are like $13.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't have any of that. I have Flooded Strands from this cycle, but I don't have any of the other ones. Modern Horizons 3. Modern Horizons 2 was actually the only reason I started playing Modern because all the fetch lands went down in price. Like Scalding Tarn went from $90 to $20. So I just like scooped up Scalding Tarns. I was like, oh, I can play Magic now. That's cool.
I was so sad when those prices went way down because I had a bunch of them.
It's bittersweet, right? Because it
Yeah.
means more people get
More
them,
people-
more people can play them. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I always joke that like I want them to reprint all the cards I don't have and put all the cards I do have on the reserve list.
Of course.
Just let me live with it in that world. It that heralds the end.
That's cool.
Tireless Provisioner. This is a Modern Horizons 2 reprint. We have Aether Revolt, foil rare. Aether Revolt going to the red spot. We have Mutated Cultist, one of the commander deck cards. It's going to be Ruby Medallion. There we go. Colorless. There we go. Ruby Medallion. One of the cards I was just talking about from the deck that had the most underperforming experience at the Pro Tour this past weekend. It was the Ruby Storm deck. Because the problem with it as well, if I remember correctly, looking at the deck list, it's also a graveyard deck because I believe it plays. Oh, does it not play? I thought it played. I guess it doesn't. I thought it played.
Is that a lot of flashback?
I thought it played Underworld Breach. Past in Flames has flashback. I thought it played Underworld Breach, but it doesn't. So it's actually not that much of a graveyard deck. But yeah, like any of the Dampening Sphere or just any of those like kind of cards. 3 straight Bobby Bonanza. Ruby Medallion. Oh, Psychic Frog. Okay, so
Everyone's talking about Psychic Frog.
I played a little Timeless, which is a Magic Arena only format.
Yeah.
It's like everything on the client with no ban list, just restricted stuff. So like, format's just a broken mess. Like it's all over the place. You can just play Mana Drain, like crazy stuff. And I built like a Dimir tempo deck with Psychic Frog. This card's awesome. This card. This card, I've heard there's just so much yelling going on in both studios. That's why I'm like
Right.
stopping there. Sorry.
It's like, a lot of chaos in the office today.
Yes. This card's awesome. Super fun to play. I played this against like a Tron kind of deck. The Tron lands aren't on Arena, but there's a card that like makes the Tron lands and puts them in your deck because it's like a Hearthstone style card.
Yeah.
It's digital only. So someone dismembered me on turn 2. So you know, -5, -5.
Yeah.
I literally discarded 4 cards to save this, and it was the right play, and I won the game.
Nice.
I 4 for 1 to myself to keep this frog alive, and the frog won the game. It's
Dang.
awesome. This card's amazing. Love Psychic Frog. Going to the multicolor spot.
I expect this to get a lot of play.
I think so. It actually just won the Legacy Challenge on Magic Online. So like showing up in Legacy, it's really good with free counter spells because you know when you have like a Force of Will, you have to discard the Force of Will, or discard 4 Force of Will, right? Psychic Frog gets you the card back when it deals combat damage. Also puts 2 cards in your graveyard to exile to give it flying. This card's just really well designed for like a tempo style deck. Frog is OP. I agree. I don't know if it's OP. It's very, very good. Very, very, very cool card. Love Psychic Frog. Cool hit. With a Necro Dominance Old Border foil behind. This is the reason that Soul Spike now costs $100. This card right here. Necro Dominance. You name your end step, you may pay any amount of life. You draw that many cards. Maximum hand size is 5. Card token will put into your graveyard from anywhere. Exile it instead. The one knock on this card is that Orcish Bowmasters exists. So you have to be careful if you play this and your opponent has untapped 1 and a black. Because if you go, I would draw 7 cards, and your opponent flashes it a Bowmasters, all of a sudden you take 14. So just be careful.
Yeah, that's not good.
Just be careful. If you're out there, if you're on the Necro grind, just careful when that happens to you.
Yeah, watch the other side of the board.
Forgot the collector packs are difficult to open.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this break's gonna take. This is Writhing Chrysalis. So there's a lot of like limited data now we have for draft, like for draft statistics. This is the highest win percentage common ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever?
As long as we've been able to track like online draft
yeah.
data, which is like 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
It is the strongest win rate common when played ever. It's got like a 66% win rate when you play this card.
Interesting.
Yeah. Actually, the best card in Modern, that's the source is me. You know what? iDrippy, I'm with you. It is... Frog is probably top 5 favorite from this set for me. White Orchid Phantom is explicitly number 1, but Frog is certainly top 5 for me. Yeah, this is the highest win rate common of any draft set we've been able to record. Literally like a 67, I think, 66 or 67% win rate when cast. Yeah, this card's broken in draft. Which, the problem with that being so broken in draft, they don't ban cards in draft. So,
No.
I don't know what they can do about that. It's a common, too. Like, it's crazy.
You really can't ban in draft because, like, that messes up the
Yeah,
whole
you
format.
can't. Right. Exactly. And like draft is self-correcting, but when a common is that high of win rate, it is crazy. Yeah, I love the frog. iDrippy, did you hear me say I 4 for 1 to myself when playing online to save the frog? And it was explicitly the right play, and it won me the game. It's awesome. Foil Forest, we have Unholy Heat, one of the old border reprints from MH1. Charitable Levy. And there he is, Nadu, getting the bounty packs, baby. Woo! How many people are in the break? Not spots, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Yeah.
6 people? All right. Packs for everybody,
Wait,
baby.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 people.
Five
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone in the break getting a bounty pack, baby. Let's go.
The bottom one was a Modern Horizons 2. Does that matter?
Oh, it does matter. Maybe we'll do a super secret thing for that.
Okay.
1 pack of Eldraine for everyone in the break. Max, can you get that bot out of here, please? 1 Eldraine pack for everyone in the break. Everybody wins. Nadu is pulled. Everyone wins. Farewell, Nadu. We will be
shall
seeing
be
you in other formats that aren't Modern in a month. No, it's good, Max. I have our restream chat up for all the different channels. Like the YouTube chat and Twitch chat combined. It's not banned there, but it is banned in Twitch, which is fine. So thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Have another break scheduled. We have one for 145. Yeah, you can't ban YouTube. It's fine. No, it only showed up on Twitch, so only I can see it still in this. It's fine. Lesson learned from Hogak. We'll see. I'm not convinced they won't just ban Shuko. I'm not convinced they won't just try banning Shuko and then people will just use Lightning Greaves. That's what I think might happen. Everyone in the break gets a Throne of Eldraine pack. Just like Faithless Looting, yeah. I mean, like, Bridge from Below literally died for Hogak Sins, and they haven't brought it back. I feel like you could bring Bridge back and be fine. Inversion Behemoth, our commander deck card. We have Amphibian Downpour, turns everything into frogs. Amphibian Downpour. We have
That just is
Warren
fun.
Soul Trader. Pay 1 life, sack another creature, create a treasure token. That's pretty good.
That's actually pretty good.
Very strong. Etched Foil of Roshin Roaring Prophet is our rare there. Yeah, they'll learn the Faithless Looting lesson. We do have another break scheduled for 1:45. Spoiler alert, that's not going to start on time. And I apologize for that. I've been talking too much.
That's fine. It's been an exciting weekend, and this is
Yeah.
exciting to open. So.
It was really like my first time getting to play with these cards too. I hadn't gotten to play a ton yet, so I got to draft it a ton. Played a little bit of a constructed format with Frog. I think Frog was the only new card I played. No, I played the new Blue Magus of the Moon card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that card won a game
Nice.
against the Tron player. It was like, oh. Actually, you know what's funny is I cast it against the Tron player on turn 3. I was like, ha, beat this. And then they played Chalice of the Void on 2. And I looked at my hand full of 2-mana cards and went, okay, game 3. Like,
Well,
yeah.
that just messed up my play.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what a follow-up. All right. We have Foil Swamp, Metastatic Evangel. We have Skoa, Skowa. Guesses?
was-
Any guesses?
Oh, the SKOA?
Yep.
Scowl.
Skow?
I would go with Scowl.
Skow, okay. We'll go with that. Speaking of design mistakes, mistakes for Modern, we have Phyrexian Tower. Phyrexian Tower, one of the cards in the set that I think maybe they shouldn't have put into Modern, but that's okay.
I like it, but I understand.
it's
the,
a cool
reasoning of,
card.
it being oops.
Yeah. So the problem with it is Grief from Modern Horizons 2. When you scam Grief, right? Like, that card's going away. You can just sack it and make 2 mana, like, before it evokes, and that lets you play the Necro on turn 2.
Yeah, that's
that's
a big oh no.
That's kind of the issue I have with Phyrexian Tower.
And the thing is, like, I understand how some of these slip through because, like,
Yeah. The problem with that one is, like, Scam's been the best deck in the format since Modern Horizons 2 came out, pretty much. Not quite that long. Like, surely you understood this.
Yeah.
Like, if they forgot about Shuko, I think I can forgive them a little bit.
yeah, we're like, oh.
Nadu is still just so pushed, though.
Yeah, because that's from, like, what, Fifth Dawn originally?
Yeah.
Or, no, wait, no. That's from,
One of the X.
it's one of the Kamigawa.
Yeah, it's one of the Kamigawas.
Kamigawa,
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking Fifth Dawn, sorry.
Stone Idol
Kamigawa.
Generator. Pay 6 energy, create a 6/12 construct. Okay. Interesting. Harbinger of the Seas, there is the Flood Moon, as it's being called. Harbinger of the Seas, that's going to Jeffrey. Cool card. Aladamri on the portrait. See what I mean? Like, the
Yeah, I see
humanoids
what
just
you
don't
mean.
look
Like,
quite
it's
as good.
It's
Over
alright,
here.
but it's like, it's
Yeah.
not my go-to. Like, I would rather have the alternate, the other version.
Right. And we have Orm's Chant, the
Ooh,
full
I like-
art.
Now, this one I do like the full art.
Yeah, this one's good. This one's fine. Yeah, that one's good. Hoping for another. I asked Steve to put up more. I think he said he was going to. We've sold out 7 very easily. I think we can keep doing more. People seem to really like them. So as long as they keep selling, we do have Outlaws of Thunder Junction up on the website too. I know that's not as exciting, but I love Outlaws. So if you wanted to get in on the Outlaws, it's $30 for a spot in that. Also a color break, so that one's pretty cool. Well, Swamp. We have Evolution Witness. Consuming Corruption. I like this card.
Yeah,
It's a cool card.
I like the art.
Yes, the art is cool too. Assassin's Creed, maybe. We can try a Lord of the Rings one, yeah. I can try a Lord of the Rings ones. Assassin's Creed, maybe. Just with how those packs are, I'm not sure how good that'll end up, but maybe. We can look into that. Flare of Duplication. First of the flares we've got this break?
Yes.
First flare? Okay.
We got the rubies, but not this.
Okay. Flare of Duplication. We have Kaith, Famed Mechanist.
Kaith, maybe?
Kaith.
I'd go with Kaith.
Sapphire Medallion.
Ooh.
One of the
I like-
medallions. The blue medallion. The full art
I
medallion.
like how they're doing the medallions.
Yeah.
Like how they're nice and swirly.
The full art medallions are very good. Old Border. Esper Sentinel. One of my favorite cards from MH2. Esper Sentinel. completely forced out of the format because of Orcish Bowmasters. Fun. Good times had by all. This card's not playable because of Orcish Bowmasters.
Why?
Uh,
It just kills it?
yeah, so like the thing with this card, right, is whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature, draw a card unless they play X its power, right? So the idea is this like has an interesting removal tax. Like if you go to Fatal Push this on turn 1, I'm either delaying you a turn so you pay the mana so I don't draw a card, or I'm drawing a card when you Fatal Push it. Orcish Bowmasters does not make that happen. Orcish Bowmasters just comes down and kills it right away.
Okay.
So, yeah, just not playable because of that card. And it's unfortunate because this card's awesome. And we have Fanatic of Ronis on the extended art. All right, we're halfway through. Second one shouldn't start too late.
Oh, yeah, should be.
I'm not going at my pace is actually pretty slow. It's probably going to start a little late. That's fine. I'm talking a lot. Deep analysis, if you know, you know. We have Foil Forest, Aether Spike on the old border, Sling Gang Lieutenant from Modern Horizons 1. I didn't know that there were Modern Horizons 1. Throw back in there. Guide of Souls, pretty cool card.
That one I'm not familiar with.
So whenever a creature enters, you under your control, you gain a life and get an energy. Whenever you attack, you pay 3 energy. If you do, put 2/1/1 counters and a flying counter on target creature, becomes an angel. It's just a good 1-drop, like a Soul
Okay.
Sisters card. Also gives you some energy for that. Also, just like a generically playable card. Do we have our Titan here? It's Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, one of the commander decks. A lot of 1-drops in the Mystery are 1/2 to fix the Bowmaster's problem. I don't think that's the fix either. But you're absolutely correct that is what they did. They were like, oh, let's make them all 1/2s. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that was the answer here. But okay, it's an answer, I guess. Of all the ways that could have gone, that was certainly one of them. I don't know that it was right either, but here we are. We have Azlask, the Swelling Surge. Next card here. We have Abstruse Appropriation, just a strictly better Utter End. Sure.
Yeah.
Strictly better Utter End is an interesting design choice. We have a Fetchy. Little Wooded Foothills. Little Wooded Foothills action here. Very cool. Another Fetchy. Lands are Christopher K. There we go. Yeah, I don't think making them all 1/2s was the fix either, but you're absolutely right that's what they did. Another Fetchy? Oh! 2 Foothills?
Nice.
2 little Wooded Foothills for us? There we go. 2 Wooded Foothills for us. Very cool. So we have a Delta, a Strand, and 2 Foothills. It's not bad. Not too bad. We have 4 packs left after this. I went faster through that pack. See, we're fine. Consigned to Memory, one of the better uncommons in the set. We have not seen Vexing Bauble. Sink into Stupor foil, though. That's a good one. That's a good foil. Last time I checked, the regular version of that was $5, but that might have come down. I don't know. Island. Brain Surge. Fixed Brainstorm. Tune the Narrative is our foil common. This card showed up a little bit. Necrodominance foil. Second Necrodominance, who has black. Black is Carlos. Carlos, you have black, 2 Necrodominance coming your way. Tarmogoyf Nest. See, Kindred. We had that discussion on Thursday, I think.
Right.
This card just makes Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's interesting.
Like, it's a 3-mana card. For 2 mana, you just make a Tarmogoyf every turn. It's pretty cool. Arena of Glory. Part of the new land cycle. Like Hazoret's Arena there. That's pretty cool. After that, we have Ulamog the Defiler. Our first of the Titans of this break.
I had to play against this card on Friday night.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, I had it in one of my drafts. It was good. Ulamog the Defiler, our first of the Titans. Colorless is Carlos C. There we go. Nice Ulamog.
Yeah.
We have a Warren Soul Trader in
I hate
foil.
that card because it's so good. I lost on Friday.
That Ulamog is quite good. Yeah. That Ulamog is quite good. All right, 4 packs to go. Doing a lot of yapping here. Next group break will start right after this one where I'll just yap more. I do want to say, so they announced, one of the sad things from this past weekend is they announced, so they're renaming the Player of the Year award, the Magic Player of the Year award, after Kai Buddha. Kai Buddha won 4 straight Player of the Years, I think from 2000 to 2004, or 99 to 2003. He won 7 Pro Tours in 4 years. He was called the German Juggernaut. Max, he was German, is German. German Juggernaut. The old saying was like Kai doesn't lose on Sundays. Like he would just win every event. All like some of the best players of all time. Like they had an interview of them just saying like, yeah, one of my first experiences was just losing to Kai, and then I lost to Kai a lot. They announced that he is terminally ill, and doesn't seem like he has too much time left. So they honored him. They honored him by renaming Player of the Year after him. So yeah, he does not seem like he has too much time left. Yeah, it really does. He's only 44.
unfortunate.
44 years old, yeah. Probably one of the two best Magic players ever if you want to put Finkel at the top. That's fine, but even Finkel and Kai don't have like a super big say in that. But yeah, Kai, really, really unfortunate. He was diagnosed like a year ago. So I just wanted to point that out. That is very, very sad. Very, very sad. But Kai is the GOAT. Abstruse appropriation. We have aggressive biomancy. Not to like be a big time downer, but I did just want to say that that was really, really, really sad news. All right, we have Winter Moon. Turns out this card's not good.
Really?
Max, oh my god. Jesus, I'm sorry to hear that. I knew you were going through some stuff. I didn't know it was that bad. We have Echoes of Eternity on the borderless, and we have a foil Old Border Null Drifter. Yeah, I also hope you don't have that. I also hope you don't have that, Max.
Yeah, feel better, Max.
Sorry to hear that, man. I didn't know it was that bad. Very real stream here today. Yeah, man, that Kai news was so sad. Really, really sad to hear. And he gave a speech and was like, I'm hoping to get to a few more tournaments. And we're like, oh, yeah, we are too, Kai. We are too. Pre-banned Cranial Ram. Cranial Ram was pre-banned in Pauper.
Pre-banned already?
Yeah. Before the set even came out.
Before it even came out, it was...
Yeah. So, like, Artifact decks
man.
have, like, been really, really strong in Pauper. So they just didn't even want to give this card a
Yeah, that's one
a
format
shot.
I don't play. Do you play it?
No, not really. Yeah, not really. But yeah, they decided this card was going to be too strong. So I said they should have just let it run rampant for a week to see how bad. Like, why not? Like,
See what
1 week
happens.
of just throwing the format completely for a loop and then just being like, eh. It's not like there's a price investment in that format. It's all commons, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you let that happen, like, no one's spending big bucks. Yeah, I hope so too, Max. For Kai, it did not seem like there's much time left, unfortunately, for him. Galvanic Discharge. Spymaster's Vault is our rare land here. We have Conversion Apparatus. Extended Art Rare. The Necro Bloom is our portrait. See, this one looks cool.
Yeah.
Because it's not a person. Like, it's just a Sarlacc pit. There's a guy in there. Look at that.
Yep, I was like,
I did not see the guy in there.
getting dissolved.
That's pretty cool. Chthonian Nightmare. Oh, yeah. I played against Chthonian Nightmare in draft. This card's stupid. Look at him. This card's dumb. It's just a consistent recur engine. Like, it's dumb. Very, very dumb card. And we have an Aether Revolt extended art. Yeah, that kind of news was quite sad. But I just wanted to bring attention to that. That was one of the big things of this weekend. So, and it would be fitting. I don't think we've had a back-to-back Player of the Year win since Kai did it. And Simon Nielsen's probably going to do it. So it is pretty cool that, like, the first year of the award that's going to be named after him, someone's going to win it back-to-back, it looks like. No better tribute.
Yeah, it's like that's one of those.
Yeah.
It's like, don't want it to have to happen this way.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. That's right. Foil Forest, Consuming Corruption. A little bit of fading on the ink up there. That's kind of interesting.
I was trying to determine if that was
Yeah.
intentional.
I don't
or-
think so. I like misprints like this where it's just like, oops, they needed to change the ink and they realized too late, and now it's just like faded on the top. It's kind of cool. Abiding Grace, we have Branching Evolution as our first rare here. Branching Evolution. Sawhorn Nemesis. Enters the battlefield, choose a player. Source would deal damage to the chosen player or damage a permanent they control, deals double damage to that. Interesting.
Looks like a Tarask.
It does. It does look like a Tarask. That's a good point. We have our first Bloodstained Mire. Fetch land number 5 of the break. We have a Bloodstained Mire. Warren Soul Trader, we've gotten a lot of those. And a Portrait of Genku Future Shaper. That's our next card. We are on to our last pack. All right, group break's not going to start that late.
You guys on number 6?
Yeah, we're just finishing up number 6.
How'd it go?
It's been good. I've been yapping a lot.
Been real good.
You can yap about Magic. I'm okay. Yap all you want.
I've been yapping.
Yap all you want.
There's some people in the chat yapping with me.
Hey,
It's
that's
been
good.
It's been an eventful weekend in Magic. So.
Yeah, I heard. Anthony was keeping me on the loop.
Oh, yeah.
There's a card that's probably gonna get banned.
Oh, yeah, so we pulled one, so I'm giving everyone the break a bounty pack.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
So, well, I was going to just give it to the, multicolor, but then someone was like, multicolor gets all the hits anyway. I was like, yeah, you're right. Everyone then.
It's like, okay, you got a valid point.
Everyone then. Good point. Everyone gets a pack
What
then.
pack is it?
Throne of Eldraine packs.
Nice. Very cool.
One of the most broken sets of all time. It's fitting.
Max just brought up a good point. How about a crossover with Elden Ring?
Ooh.
Oh, I would be so about it, Max. I'd be so about it. I am hopelessly addicted to Elden Ring right now. There's only 2 things that are on my mind at all times for the past month. It's been golf and Elden Ring.
Golf and Elden Ring.
Now,
If I'm not on the golf course, I'm like, I gotta play Elden Ring.
Pinnacle Monk. Foil Island. Jolted Away.
You could golf in Elden Ring, and
Dream
then out of
Tide
nowhere,
Whale.
one of the trees just tries to kill you.
You got a
What
Dream Tide
happened?
Whale.
You go in the bunker, it turns into quicksand.
Selective
There you go.
Obliteration.
That's not a bad idea.
That's
No.
actually pretty good
All right.
idea.
So this card has been causing
It would-
quite the stir.
It would match very well, Max. It would match very well. Elden Ring, that's something I could see down the line.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they
I
want
could
to
see
make an
it.
Elden Ring show, too.
Probably.
I got questions. I got a couple questions. One person said, "Can we get another one of this up?"
Oh,
This.
yeah.
Yep.
As long as they have
Max.
it in stock.
Max suggested a Lord of the Rings Magic box break.
Yeah, I just gotta see if we have it
Yeah.
in stock with Lord of the Rings. 'Cause
and
those
then-
were great questions.
Someone brought up Assassin's Creed as well.
We will when that comes out.
When that comes out. Okay.
Yeah, that comes out.
That's this
Next
week, I
week?
believe. I think it's this week.
I think it
Is
comes
it
out
Friday?
the 5th.
I think it's Friday.
Okay. I'll look.
Okay.
I'll look into that.
All
We'll
right.
find out.
If it comes out Friday, I'll just schedule a couple release day breaks.
Okay.
So you go live just for those
Sounds
breaks
good.
on Friday.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so we have Invert Polarity. So this card's been causing quite the stir amongst the community.
What's the exact name of the Assassin's Creed set?
I don't know.
Josh
Uni-
probably.
I think
Josh or
it's,
probably know.
all I know is Universes Beyond Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
This is beyond
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
So Invert Polarity, 2 and a blue and a red. Choose target spell, then flip a coin. If you win the flip, gain control of that spell, and you may choose new targets for it. If you lose the flip, counter that spell instead. So,
Oh, I love this. It just adds so much chaos.
so I love this too, but people are pointing out that this card's not actually that fun to go against because sometimes it just half the time it just wins the game on the spot. The tempo swing of hey, I counter your thing, but also now that thing is my thing. Huge for a gameplay perspective.
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
People are countering one rings. People are countering just any random thing with this. So this card has caused quite the stir. I love it too. I think it's hilarious. But it turns out,
well, I like anything that brings back the fear of 2 blue mana.
sure, this card's not going to be banned. But yeah, this card is not a ban threat, ban risk. It's just Nadu for right now. Maybe Necro if that gets crazy, but we'd have to see a lot more from that. We have another Foothills. You almost have a playset of wooded Foothills from this
it's
break.
you almost gotta.
Like
You have 3.
you have 3 Foothills, a Bloodstained Mire, a Delta, and a Strand. What? Crazy. Really fun to play, really annoying to play against. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Another Foothills.
It's great when it's your card.
Yes. And our back card is Imskir the Iron Eater. Is our last card of the break. Imskir the Iron Eater. Second one last round there. Let's go through some of the hits again. Like I said, we have a bunch of fetch lands, as you would expect. Land sneaky. Also, you get the Phyrexian Tower. Lands is the spot to get. This is quite the haul.
Yeah.
That is
I would be happy with this.
that's quite the haul.
I'd be very happy.
I would as well. Quite the haul on the land spot there. And that's what every land break for this looks like. It's just you just get an absolute haul. Lands is the spot to get. Yeah, Max, believe me, I'm happy. We have breaks happening as well. I just get to sit here and yap. It's great.
I was excited to come into work today because of these breaks.
Yes, I agree. And we have Outlaws of Thunder Junction as well. Awesome. Yeah, no problem, Justin. So we have an Ulamog, we have an Esper Sentinel snuck in there, a couple Necro Dominances. My man Psychic Frog, Ruby Medallion, 2 Eldamris, Orange Chant, the Nadu that gives everyone in the break a free pack, and the Johnny as well. Awesome stuff overall. Thanks again, everyone, for buying in. Selling that went out. We have another one that'll be starting in a couple minutes, and we'll have more on the way after that. We'll try to post more as well. These are very popular. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it.